Texas lawmakers approve a pro-Bitcoin bill. Next on your 4-Minute Bitcoin. Today's show is from a post by the Daily Hodl staff and brought to you by Swan Bitcoin. Make sure and show your support for this show by subscribing, leaving a comment, or sharing with your friends. Members of the Texas House of Representatives passed a proposed piece of legislation which recognizes the use of Bitcoin in commercial transactions. House Bill 4474 seeks to insert a definition of the term virtual currency into the state's Uniform Commercial Code, which is a set of laws that governs businesses' transactions in the U.S. If the proposed legislation becomes law, it will provide a legal framework for dealings that involve Bitcoin. Now, the bill was passed during last Tuesday's session of the 87th Texas Legislature. It now travels to the Texas Senate for amendments and for voting. Texas Governor Greg Abbott is expected to sign the proposed legislation into law after stating that he is a supporter of the pro-Bitcoin bill. Apart from Texas, other states are also moving to accommodate Bitcoin use in mainstream transactions. Now, in March, Miami Mayor Francis Suarez submitted a proposal to allow residents to pay their taxes in Bitcoin and for employees to receive their pay in Bitcoin. Now, since I live in Texas, I love seeing Texas start leading the way in Bitcoin adoption. Please, let me know your thoughts in the comments, as always. And this episode, is brought to you by Swan Bitcoin. Now, Swan Bitcoin allows you to buy Bitcoin with dollar cost averaging, and you can buy as little as $10 worth of Bitcoin at a time. So you don't have to buy $50,000 Bitcoin. I'm an advisor to Swan and even own a small piece of the company, so you know I'm going to love what they're doing. Now, if you use the link swanbitcoin.com/Gary, you can receive $10 worth of Bitcoin free. So what are you waiting on? Take a look now at swanbitcoin.com/Gary. I'm Gary Leland, the Bitcoin Boomer, and thanks for joining me on another 4-Minute Bitcoin Show. This is a BitBlockBoom.com production.